So there has been a absolute nightmare when it comes to pre-ordering Games Workshop products. Over the past, I say probably since the end of 8th edition, going on to 9th edition, definitely 9th edition is where the pre-order madness has happened. It's just gone from like, okay, people want a nice fancy books to people actively getting these books just to sell them for, double, triple, sometimes quadruple the price over on places like eBay. Like this past weekend with Gallowfall, the Sister of Battle book has probably been one of the most insane ones I've seen, because you actually have products like a Sister of Battle hardback book, which is nothing special, actually getting scalped. Again, we'll get into this later on in the video. I'm sorry if this comes across as negative. You know me, I say this all the time. I'm not one of these negative people, but I think when there's issues, you have to address the issues, right? You have to speak about them, or nothing gets done about them. That's one of the things that I think everyone has to do. Also, I've got my big lights on. I've got a headache. I've got a bug from Warhammer Fest. My head's banging. This is why I'm wearing the glasses, to stop the light from giving me a bigger headache. It's not cool rack. I'm not hungover rack, anything like that. I'm just headache rack at this point. Okay, so I just want to start by getting everyone on the same level as I normally do. So for people who are not aware, over the past couple of weeks, I actually say, right, and I've said this on my stream so many times before, the pre-order issues have really started probably like mid-8th edition going forward. Like ever since 8th edition, it's just been a roller coaster of a ride. I remember getting the first Siege of Terror book, and it was, it wasn't an issue at all. And now, like every Saturday every Saturday that a limited edition book goes up on sale, it's literally like the Hunger Games. Like, I have to be the one at the end of this tunnel. I have to kill people to not physically kill people. I'm not physically killing people to get GW products. But right, you get what I'm trying to say. It's like everyone for the self, right? Everyone for their self. It's just insane what it's become. And now over the past couple of weeks, it's like just the normal products, not even the limited edition products, are being scalped, because Games Workshop, in a way, are letting scalpers get away with it. And I have evidence of that, which I'll share later on in the video, about someone who messaged the scalper and was like, mate, why are you doing this? And everything like that. But before I do that, I just want to address like the production issues, because there's a lot of talk about this. And I have heard some rumors, and I want to share those rumors with you. Again, rumors are rumors. They all could be lies. Please take it as lies. I'm taking it as lies until GW, say something themselves. That's how I always do the rumors. So when it comes to 10th edition, which we're about to get, June the 24th is the release. June the 10th is the pre-order date. There will be a 2-week pre-order date, a part of this, and this is what adds a little bit of fuel to these rumors, because they're doing that 2-week pre-order date, is that they are making so many of these bloody boxes, right? So bloody many. They want to avoid what happened with 9th edition last year. 9th edition was an absolute shambles. It sold out within a day, and people couldn't get their hands on it. People who were at work were like, well, I went home to get it, gone. Right? People who just log it on for the first time, new Warhammer fans, gone. Couldn't get my hands on a new edition. They want to avoid that, so they've been printing plastic injection molding, sprue after sprue after sprue after sprue. But what that's done, that's apparently had a fall down effect on other products, where they're not getting the plastic sprues in abundance that they need. So let's say, for example, out of 4 weeks of a month, right, 3 weeks of that month are made for 10th edition, and 1 week is made for, let's say, Gallowfall. So 10th edition is getting all this love, and like the Gallowfall sprues are only getting like a percentage of that, so they're not getting the amount of products which they should be getting. And they're probably getting the products that have got to cover the cost of the plastic injection molding and make it a profit, because Games Workshop are not going to go into negatives. Of course, they're always going to make a profit, but they're not making like more and more and more, which they actually need to, go to the masses of people that actually want to buy this product. So that's what I've heard. Now, if I want to flip that coin and I look on the other side of it, I say that Games Workshop really need to do something about that, because they are a massive company. And when I say massive, they're one of the biggest companies in the UK. I'm not sure about the world. I'm sure financial people out there will correct me on this. They're definitely one of the biggest model makers in the world. Like, I definitely put them in the top 3. Again, please correct me if I'm wrong. They're earning millions of pounds. Like, I'm talking like 50 plus million each financial quarter. I know this because we've looked at the financial reports. So they really, I personally think if this is true, they do need to start investing in more space to start making more plastic stuff. I think Games Workshop sometimes is its own enemy. Like, I don't think they know how popular Warhammer is. And they keep up hyping these products, making these like CGI trailers, getting us out there to oh my god, Warhammer is amazing kind of thing. Henry Cavill, Amazon and stuff like that. This is bringing so many new people to the hobby. It's bringing so many people back to the hobby who have left over the years and stuff like that. And I don't think they're going with this new flow of people that are coming in. So like the products they're putting out maybe were the same like a couple of years ago, but there's more foot traffic into the shop, and they're just not expanding the shop. Well, I know that they've expanded the warehouses. Did I just mention that? I'm not too sure. I know that I expanded the warehouses and stuff, but I'm on about like the plastic production. Apparently, it's right under Warhammer World. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I get this is something I heard. So like when you have Warhammer World and you have like the top floor where it's a gaming hall and Bugman's and stuff, underneath that is where they make all the models. And if you look at Games Workshop as a company and what it is, that doesn't seem like a lot of space to start producing these mass amount of sprues and models that go all over the world, not just in the UK, all over the world, all over Europe, USA, Canada, all the way to the Asia market. You know what I mean? Literally all over the world. And of course, what this does then is that because you have a lack of that product or a small inventory of that product, it kind of makes FOMO happen. It builds up the FOMO, so everyone's like, okay, this sold out last week, I need to get on and I need to buy this. And that just creates more FOMO and more FOMO, and before you know it, you've just got this big snowball of FOMO coming down that's about to obliterate everything. And we're in this situation now where we're seeing, and again, I'm taking this weekend for example, what just happened. Gallowfall sold out within minutes, I'm being told. It was completely gone. But you're having situations now where just normal books, normal non-limited edition books. It's a sister book. I'll try and put it in the background and stuff like that. I'll even put, like, if I can find the eBay listings of it. Some of them went down last night because I know a lot of people were reporting them. Where this normal hardback book, there's nothing special about it. It's nothing fancy. Sold out again within minutes, and straight away it was on eBay at triple, quadruple the price. Just a normal hardback book. Because Games Workshop has made this problem now where their products are becoming sought after, not because of how popular it is, because they know, like, people, like Games Workshop can't meet demand. So they know they can physically take the product, right, and get triple, get quadruple, get double for it. And this is what they're doing. I'm going to try and get a message, and again, I'm going to put this up in the background. This is something that a chap sent me over on my social media pages. He actually questioned one of these people, and the response is just, it's the most scalper thing in the world, to be fair with you. So as you can see in the background, this chap who sent me this asked this scalper, this seller over on eBay, hey, could you lower your prices? No, like you're doubling it, you're tripling it, and stuff like that. And like the response is like, this is the mindset of the scalpers who are doing this. He says lowest I would go right now is 240, just because they're going so high on eBay right now. So that gives us an example. Like, these scalpers are putting it on, and one person will put like 150, the next scalper will put maybe 160. Like, they know like this 150 will sell, so they're like, all right, I'll make an extra tenner of it, stuff like that. Someone has already sold for over 280. I hate being one of those guys, air quotes, but GW allow people to do this, and at the end of the day, it pays the bills. I think that there is the biggest statement from this. GW allow people to do this, so they do it. It's as simple as that, to sum it up. Games Workshop allow the scalpers to get away with this, so you know, for them it's a literal payday. It's free money to them, and it really is. It's free money to them. Now, I personally think Games Workshop has to start doing something about this. I know there's so many ways that people would want to try and fix this. Like, people like, well, only limit to one person and their card. But what happens if you're buying it for you, your girlfriend, your son, your daughter, stuff like that. You know, that's one of the issues. One per household. Again, same issue. What if you're buying it for you and a friend? You know, maybe your students in a place, and you know you both want to buy one. There's so many advantages and disadvantages to certain suggestions. Well, Valrak do it where they have to only go in the shop and buy it. Some people don't have access to the shop. Some people have disabilities where they can't physically go out and go into shops, so they have to do it online to require their products. For me, and again, I'm sure there's disadvantages to this one, I would just say make it one per account. Like, if your friend wants it, then he'll have to make his own account, and he'll have to buy it as well, even if they're sharing out the same house. If you and your wife has to make an account, you have to make an account to get it to come to the same address. I think for the foreseeable future, that's what it should be on most of these big box sets and book products, one per account. I actually think they did that at one point, but they stopped it. I know they used to have like a queue system on their website. I had no idea what happened to that. Was there problems with that? Again, hopefully you chaps can fill me in on that one. But at the end of the day, there is a problem, and it really, really, really needs looking at, because the average Warhammer fan who just wants to buy the box set to play with their friends, their family, and stuff like that is literally getting, you know, screwed over, and they just can't get the products that they want. And the only way to get the products is to go on eBay and pay these absolute horrible prices. Now, I know someone's going to say, well, just don't buy from the scalpers. Of course, that is probably one way to stop it, but I look at it from this way, right? It's your money. You've worked X amount of hours for how much money you're getting at the end of the week. What right do I have in me to say, how dare you spend your money that way? It's your money. If you want to pay someone like this scalper guy £280, euros, whatever, for a product that costs €60, then that's down to you, right? I would say that's a foolish thing to do, but that is down to you. One thing I could suggest to people, which is in the terms of service on eBay, is that these eBay listings can't sell unless they have the product, physically have the product. So if you see pre-orders, it may be one of the things we can go around and report it, saying, hey, these are on pre-order. This account is selling something that is not even out yet. You're not allowed to do that on eBay, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, I'm sure we'll be talking about this more in the future. Again, I talk about this every single, well, most days over when I stream. I don't make videos on it because we talk about it more or less daily. I'm sure we'll be talking about it going forward, because this is going to keep happening and happening and happening and happening until Games Workshop sorts something out and does something to combat the issue. Games Workshop, 40k, Age of Sigmar, The Old World, Necromunda, Blood Bowl, these products are only going to get more popular in the coming years. I know a lot of people don't like to say it, but 40k, Games Workshop, whatever you want to call it, is going more mainstream. It's going to bring more foot traffic. I'm telling you right now, if this Amazon stuff happens, get ready for the stampede. When you have people like Henry Cavill attached to products, it going on places like Amazon, if the show actually is a success, this is just going to be the tip of the iceberg of like ordering problems. It is going to go insane unless GW start making more, start fixing their production issues, start fixing their site issues. It's got to go insane. That's what I'm trying to say to you. I'm telling you right now, if it goes the way I think it's going to go, it is going to be just a Royal Rumble of nightmares. Anyway, I'm just waffling and fading off now into mad stuff. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that, post it down below, and we can have a nice little chin wag down there, as we always do. Again, I'm sorry for these type of negative videos. I know negative videos bring clicks, right? And that's not in my intention. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's just after the clicks. Click Master Rack and all that, mate. I don't care, right? I literally don't care about clicks on this channel. I know a lot of people keep saying I do. I really don't. I really, really don't. I just want to make a fun, awesome 40k community. I just want to enjoy it. I just want to paint my little Space Marines. and just buzz over them, right? That's what I'm all about. People keep saying that, you know, Shellmaster Rack, he's always saying good stuff about GW. You're wrong. I'm actually always saying good stuff about Space Marine models and stuff like that. You can love a product but dislike a company's business practices. You know, J2 Cent said it the best, and that's me. Like, some of the business stuff that GW have been doing, I've not been a fan of, but the products, look at this. Look at it. Look how chunky they are. I love the chunk, right? I love it big and thick. You know, that way, not the other way, you weirdos. But yeah, this is why I do this. This is why you've allowed me to do this, because I love Space Marines, right? It's amazing. So yeah, I'm sorry if this comes across as negative. I'm not doing it for the clicks, the clout, anything like that. I'm just addressing an issue where I know there's an issue, and a lot of good people are being screwed out of getting products which they've been waiting for weeks, months, years, and stuff like that. So I really am sorry. Hopefully GW address the issue and they fix it. But I'm not going to hold my breath for a long bloody time. See ya. Have a great night. Have a great day. Have a great evening wherever you are. Enjoy yourself, and